this thing on? Hello? Hello?
Sherry, click the button.
Seriously? Click the button? Which button? Okay, I found the button. I am so excited. This is our first podcast. We are learning a lot and we hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the Keen on Keller podcast. I am your host, Sherry Allman. And this podcast is really a pre-podcast. It's where I want to take a moment to tell you what to expect, who I am, and why I am keen on Keller. Now, my main goal here is to bring a platform space where listeners can build relationships with not only me, your host, but with others within the community as well. A community platform that will allow you, the listener, a space to communicate and find others like you who share similar values and goals. A place to come together, a place to belong, and know that we are not alone on our individual journeys. A place where you can get to know and love our city and citizens of Keller, a place you really want to call home. Now, a little bit about me. I have lived in Keller since 1999, so for almost 20 years. My husband Greg and I have raised all of our 3 children through KISD. I graduated from TCU with a degree in advertising public relations, worked in that field for 3 years, got married, had kids right away, gave up the career to become a stay-at-home mom, and I loved it. I stayed busy with PTA, band boosters teaching, substitute teaching, homeroom mom, etc., etc. But 3 years ago, I had the privilege to become the executive director for the Keller Farmers Market. And it is actually through my work at the market that I began a true sense of community here in Keller. I bonded with the great local vendors and citizens from all walks of life. Just being outdoors, meeting and talking with so many citizens made me start to see Keller in a different light. You know, I have lived and enjoyed Keller for a long time, but do I really know Keller? Am I connected? Or do I just live here? So I myself began to understand the old adage of wherever you go, you are there. Well, I guess you could say I'm at the there part, but I wanted to find the sense of the true there. So I made it my mission to start shopping locally, eating locally, getting to know our council members and business leaders, actually going to debates, and of course, continuing to exercise my right to vote. So in other words, I finally feel like I hit the I am there, which for me has become fostering a deep love for our community. It has all been a wonderful experience. So I thought with our first series, we would start with wherever you go, you are there. So together we are there being Keller, Texas. So let's get involved. Let's find out what's going on. Let's support our small local businesses. Let's get outdoors and enjoy the parks and trails. I think you will find that the people who live and work in Keller are your kind of people. And with this podcast, I hope we all will feel socially connected and supported. And if we can accomplish that, I'm pretty sure you too will be keen on Keller. So I hope you will join us for our bi-weekly podcast, where we will chat with our city council members, business leaders, community leaders, restaurant owners, local chefs, local businesses, the heroes in our community, and the unsung heroes that deserve a shout out. We will go over the community calendar, visit, and share stories, all of which will help us feel more connected to our great city. I really appreciate you listening to this brief overview of who I am and the heart behind this podcast idea. And I hope you will subscribe and download. And I look forward to talking with you all again soon.